Welcome into Zolak and Bertrand. Hi, fellas. How you doing?
Good morning.
McKone, nice to see you again.
What's going on?
Welcome back.
Thank you.
How was your day yesterday?
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself?
It was good. It was good. Giving back.
Can you explain how this all
How
happened,
exactly-
by the way?
explain to us how you
just
did
the whole
give back.
process. Just we're very interested.
I was asked to play in the tournament. I played in the tournament.
asked
Yeah. Yeah.
Who asked you?
I don't people above me.
There's two people above you.
There's a lot
Which
more than
one?
two people above me.
Well, I mean, technically.
Yeah.
Was it Rick or was it Jim?
I don't know. One of them.
I
did.
guess he doesn't
Beetle,
remember.
Beetle, if you were asked to play golf,
I
would
think
you
I'd remember. I think
Oh,
I'd remember how
please.
that went down. Personally. Me. I mean, that's just me. I think I'd remember that.
How was
They
your
said-
day?
They said you can either give us a sizable
I got bit by a
donation
bee.
or
You got stung
Oh,
by
my
a
God, I
bee.
got stung.
Yeah, he did. Early on in the program.
God, it was itchy last night. Look at that welt.
Oh man.
That's all right. Paulie came by and urinated on him to make it
Oh, there
all
you go.
better.
Yeah,
I felt so much
dull that
better.
pain.
I felt
Got
so
stung
much
by a
better
bee.
after the shower.
Yeah,
Oh, my
take
God.
the sting out. It's like a jellyfish, you know?
Just pee on the burn.
Welcome into the program. Last
Hey.
night, Spurs beat the Knicks 115-111 at MSG. The series is now 2-1, and the road team has won every game to this point.
I told you it wasn't going to be a sweep. Not that I knew, but tell them two different games. What a different game for the Spurs compared to what they did in the first two games. Like, hey, Wemby was good in this game, no doubt about it. But the freaking Knicks slowed down. Everything we've talked about and loved about their offense and the way they moved and the way they sort of played old school basketball, it seemed like isolation at times with Brunson. Like, you take the shot, you got it, this is yours. And they got away from that. They got away from what won them games in the first two games, I thought. And they were so freaking amped up. Talk about throwing it in the third row, Brett Favre. First ball of the game. They got consumed, I think, with the moment and the intensity in that garden. There were some heavy hitters there. All courtside, including our owner, Mr. Kraft.
I thought the crowd worked
Crazy.
against them to start that game.
Absolutely.
That was not home court advantage.
Yep.
They were the team that was nervous in that game. That being said, at the end of the first half, I thought we were headed towards a sweep. I thought this thing was over. I thought the Knicks had taken control of that game in the second quarter, and I thought we were going to a 4-game sweep.
I thought it was third quarter when Brunson hit that three. I think they went up 5. And I said, oh, crap, they got him. Because they fought to get back in that game, and it kind of went back and forth, and then he hit that 3. Well, they went up 5, and I'm like, here they go.
Yeah, when they were up 7, which
Yes, after that.
was their biggest lead of the night, you thought, oh, man.
Start the party.
Are the Spurs going to let go of it here? They didn't.
They didn't.
They did not. And the Knicks, as you mentioned, they were way too amped up.
Oh, man, some of
my
those turnovers.
goodness.
There should have been a
Start,
fight
too? Yeah.
early. There should have
They
been a
gave
fight
up
early.
21 points off turnovers in this game, the New York Knicks. Right there. I mean, there's your difference, right?
Yep.
You want to win the game, don't turn the ball over. 21 points off of turnovers in this game. And it was all in their head. And I think it extended to after the game. And I think if there's anything that might continue in this series is that the Knicks are now obsessed with the refereeing. The officiating is in their head.
Yeah.
And they were bitching about it after the game. Can you imagine coming away from that game?
No.
And if you're the Knicks, the thing you're obsessed with, it was very Celtics-esque. Oh, my goodness.
I
Was
feel
it-
good about the
Yeah, I
Celtics.
feel like you were watching the Celtics postgame with Mike Brown up there crapping all over the refs. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you talking about that it's the refs? The refs are not the reason you lost this game. It is not at all why you lost this game. And I wonder if them playing at home is bad for them.
Is he just talking about the flagrant? Like, which fouls is he talking about? Which calls is he upset about?
Well, it's always this disparity thing that they talk about,
That's a
right?
talking thing,
As if
yeah.
the numbers have to be even. As if your number of free throws in the first half have to be even in the second half. Or the number of free throws for the other team have to be even to yours. That's not how it's supposed to work.
Right. If you foul the hell out of us and we're not touching you, it doesn't have to be even.
Right.
Right.
Or if in the second half, a team comes out and says, hey, we got to make some adjustments. We got to play a different style, and they don't foul as much. Well, then it's, it's a little different. It's just a game and goes in a different way. So I hated that for them. I love it because last night was an all-time, like, this is so great, big stage, all their people root against the New York Knicks if you don't like the Knicks night. I mean, that was great.
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous to watch them.
I felt better about the Celtics after that.
Why?
Because The Celtics can play with that type of Knicks team last night. First 2 games they can't. We thought the Knicks were a wagon. And all of a sudden it came to a screeching halt. Like, I felt better about the matchup if they ran it back and added a couple guys. Like, okay, you're right there with this team. Because the Knicks were not great last night. Like you said, reminded you of Celtics basketball offensively. And if you don't make your shots, you're in trouble. Turnovers, killed them. Like, it's a completely different game than what you had in the first 2 games. It really is.
Man, the Knicks knockout punch, though, in the second quarter, there's not a lot of teams that respond the way the Spurs did in that second half. I'm telling you, like, for a young team, that team showed balls last night. That's a brutal spot to be in. And the Garden, it worked against them early on. That place was on fire at the end of the first half.
Yep.
And to come back and make a statement the way that they did in the third quarter, I give all the credit in the world to the Spurs. That is a young, physical, tough team. And they showed it last night. That was a ballsy win by the Spurs. Because there's a lot of teams that would have folded up at the end of that first half. And just
you have a series? You think you have a series?
Yeah,
You might.
absolutely.
I think you might.
You may have a series, yeah.
Because I'm with you. That crowd now, moving forward, I wonder if you get like a 2019 Game 7 Bruins thing where, like, hey, if we don't come out and play well right off the bat, do we start to feel it? Like, do you feel that energy in the building sort of shift? And does that work against New York? Because at times last night I thought that it did.
Yeah. See, like yesterday when you golfed and you had an off day because you quit.
Right.
Yep.
We actually talked about the game we were going to watch that night. And we talked about the Spurs potentially giving 2 games away, at least one. The second one, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So are they really looking at this now thinking, like, oh, we should be up 2-1 here?
Yeah, I think so.
At least you know you're going back home for one. What's the next game? Thursday? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Tomorrow night.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that helps the Spurs, not the Knicks. Get right back out there, do it again. They're not afraid of the crowd. They're not afraid of the stage. They proved that last night. Doesn't bother them.
Crowd won't be like it was yesterday. No chance.
There's no way it could be as
Because they were rooting for
exuberant.
sweep. Oh, yeah. They thought it was a sweep. Everybody in New York thought it's a sweep. Everybody in their mother, like Jeter, Eli Manning. Everybody showed up for this. Ben Stiller. Like, you look around, you're like, holy crap. It's pretty cool. Other than Spike Lee. He's always there.
Right, he's a regular.
Yeah, so is Ben Stiller.
Stiller's a regular.
Yeah.
Tina Fey is kind of regular.
Is she?
Yeah, I see her there a lot.
Good for her.
I don't know who else.
Had the SVU actors in the front row.
Oh, was Mariska Hargitay there?
Oh,
What
yeah,
is that?
she
What is
was.
that?
Oh,
Hold on,
Mariska Hargitay. Ding,
What is
ding.
What's that movie?
She's from
Law
Law
and
and
Order.
Order SVU. She plays
Never saw
Detective
it.
Benson.
Yeah.
Never saw it.
Yes, you have.
Dude, I've never.
It's impossible
I
to
swear
watch
to God,
TV
I've
and never see that.
I swear to God, in my kid's life, I've never watched Law and Order.
Okay, but you know who she is.
I probably know who she is. I know who Donnie Wahlberg is. I know he's in one of those crime things.
Not the same thing.
Well, Law and Order.
The show has been on for like
Blue
25
Bloods or Blue
years.
Heads. What's the name of it? Donnie's thing.
Blue Bloods.
Blue
yeah.
Blue. Yeah.
No,
Blue
not
hair.
what you were about to say.
I didn't say it.
Here. Detective Benson.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes,
you know
yeah,
who it
you've
is.
seen her.
Well, she looks like Giada De Laurentiis, the cook. Doesn't she?
I don't know who that is.
It's not a bad ball.
See? Well, didn't.
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
I
wow.
do know who Detective Benson is.
Yes, you do, Beetle.
What?
You know who that is.
Who is it? What's her name?
A celebrity cook.
I don't know celebrity cooks.
Giada. Giada. How'd you spell her last name?
The two
have
of you
no
are
idea.
just
Can't
completely
spell.
out of touch.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
At least we worked yesterday.
So
we
does
know when
T-Bone.
we got to
Street.
work.
Oh, you know what? There is some similarity.
Yeah. Doppelganger.
Not a bad poll.
Mariska Hargitay is,
She just doing
more of a
fancy,
looker, if
like
you ask me.
Haggerty, but it's Haggerty.
Haggerty.
Yeah.
all right. How would I know celebrity cooks? That's not something I follow. Is that
You know who Guy Fieri is?
well, yeah, but that's
Bobby
that's,
Flay.
That's a cook.
The same way that Zoe should have happened upon an episode of SVU, you should have happened upon a cooking show.
Where can I find her program?
Food Network.
Food Network.
Yeah, she's all over the place, dude.
Huh. Do you know who Jane Mansfield was?
No.
That was Mariska Hargitay's mother. She was an actress, and I think a Playboy pinup.
The mother?
Yeah,
All right, so pass
Yeah.
down those jeans. Yeah.
Pervert. Yeah.
yeah.
Look that one up
Look that, yeah,
on a work computer.
yeah, absolutely. During the break, we'll do that now. And we'll get to your calls coming up, 617-779-0985. Thoughts on this series, and now is it a series? Are they back in this thing? Zoe feels better about the Celtics now with just the way the Knicks played last night, breaking their winning streak. The winning streak is now over. It has been broken. The air has been let out of the room just a little bit at MSG. The world's most, what do they call it? The world's most famous arena?
Yeah, most famous arena.
Most famous arena.
The Mecca.
Yeah, it was built like in the 60s. People think it's like
You hate MSG.
I hate it.
Yeah.
No, I love the building. I love going there.
No, yeah. I know, but
It's a great building to go see something. Concerts,
I've been to the train
basketball.
station.
Yeah.
I've been there for.
Weddings.
What's that? Weddings.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Is that might
Taylor
be
Swift?
Taylor Swift might be getting
No,
married.
she's getting married in Newport.
No.
No, not anymore. Canceled. That was a.
I thought it was Ocean House.
That was a decoy.
No windows at MSG, so they can do a private affair.
Ew.
I know, it's a gross venue.
It's like having a wake inside.
Well, they'll have to dodge all the rats that run across the floor. You know, so they'll have to be careful. All right, all this coming up on Zolak and Bertrand. Don't go anywhere. Mike Brown after the game last night.
It's Tony Hudson.
It's never a good sign.
No.
It's just never a good sign when you start going down that road and you can't look at yourself and really admit where you failed as a team. And they weren't doing that postgame. They weren't. They're all pissed off about Wemby hitting Brunson.
Oh, yeah, tossing Brunson.
Right,
like
they're
that.
mad
Yeah.
about that. They can't get they couldn't get over that. They still wanted to be talking about that, and they're all pissy about it. Like, move on. This has been a great series for the physical element, though, hasn't it?
Fantastic.
Oh my God.
Super physical throughout.
You got the Cornette thing. They were rattled early. That was part of being too amped up by the crowd.
But
you've
that
got-
was Josh Hart overreacting in that situation,
exactly. It's just a lot going on there.
Yeah, they were more worried about like which fans could see the game and which watch party, like where people could go. Like we want people to absorb this and be there. This is for the fans. Like they got caught up in all that news crap, the stuff we see on TikTok, the fans outside, the stuff on Good Morning America outside the Garden. Here we go, sweep is on. People dancing with brooms. They believed it. They thought they were going to show up and roll. They got hit in the mouth a little bit, especially early. Like that first dunk Webby had, wow. Like I know he can dunk, but like that was authoritative. Like, hey, we're here to play. And if you're the coach, Mike Brown, like you don't understand that your team fouled? Well, they fouled too. It didn't seem that lopsided. It really didn't. I thought the calls were pretty much fine. And I know we bitch about NBA referees, but my God, you're the head coach. See, Mazzulla wouldn't do that. What Mazzulla would do is stick up for, like, Jaylen Brown, bitching about not getting a call, that single call. Joe would back a player on that. But Joe would go up there and say, well, we didn't shoot more foul shots. They shot more foul shots than us, 24-8. That's bad. So is he trying to send a message to the refs for Game 4? Call it even? Put us on the line? I didn't see them getting hacked and not called. Didn't feel like that. Didn't feel like that to me at all.
Let's grab your call, 617-779-0985. Pat's in Franklin. Pat.
I knew it. Here we go.
That was an excellent game. And McKone, your boy Castle, put the dagger. He put the dagger in the Knicks' heads with that three. I love this guy.
I knew you were going to call last night. I said it last night. He's going to call. Pat Franklin's going to call and talk about Castle.
You know, and here's what I did, because we were talking about this Phil Collins Berlin thing. I'm going to give you my top 3 concerts that I've never been to that I wished I would have been to. Okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Number 1, 1990 Phil Collins Berlin. It's amazing. Like, Google it. Number 2. AC/DC in Buenos Aires, 2009, the River Plate. Google it. It's the greatest thing you're ever going to see. Next.
That's 2.
Winwood and Clapton in a Traffic concert in the late 60s or 70s. I need that.
What do you mean Traffic concert?
So Steve Winwood and Eric Clapton were in the band called Traffic.
Oh, I have no clue.
So just any show from that period is what I think he's saying.
Okay.
Thank you for that, Pat. Thank
Shut up,
you.
Pat.
Castle. He said there was a UConn curse, right? That UConn guys can't win the NBA Finals. Isn't that what he said to start the
Yeah, they said like after Rip Hamilton in '99, no first-round picks ever won a championship.
Well, maybe this is the way it goes.
He said that Friday, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you would have heard him yesterday. He called yesterday too, but you weren't in.
gotcha.
So you mentioned it. Robert Kraft was in the front row at the game
Yep.
last night. Jake in Boston wanted to talk about how he was in the front row at the game.
Yeah, how in the bag are you guys this morning for Stacy, given that should have been the first name mentioned? Of all the big wigs courtside on Boston radio, it was narcissistically inappropriate for him to be there, flashing the number 1 sign. I never want to hear about those benches in the 200s again, wearing Knicks blue instead of Spurs black, trying to fit in with the New York socialites. I would.
He
ban
goes to
him
a ton of games there.
I would. Listen,
He does?
goes to the
Yeah, he
side and
does.
panders for the locals to applaud him. There's a mad dash to try and get his stadium ready for this weekend, something he's been pleading for the last 8 years, and he's gallivanting in New York. The next time I want to see his face after this weekend is the Christian Gonzalez extension press conference or accepting a trophy. Now, as a follow-up to yesterday, boys, did you guys see world peace happening between Paulie and myself on the World Cup? And then after decades of young people begging for it, the bars are going to close at 3 a.m. And if I'm hearing this correctly, the tea's going to run till 4 a.m. 4 a.m. on.
Okay, thank you.
Green Line Johnny will be happy.
I don't know why he's turned into the yelling thing. I don't know why he's doing that.
Gets his point across.
I wonder like where he is when he's yelling.
Yeah, I don't know why he has
What's
to
his
do
point?
it.
Yeah, it was unnecessary.
I
in
mean,
that
he was making a legitimate point
Yeah.
that could have been heard in a different way. I think
He was
it's
just annoying. when
his
he did it.
tone. You just get annoying when you just start screaming, and there's no need to scream.
Is that true? They're keeping bars open?
Yeah, they're
Yes.
giving the extra an hour if you apply for it. Most places I saw Somerville did it. I think Boston's doing it. Yeah,
Well, that'd be
Designated
great.
outdoor areas too.
but you can't serve after 2. So you can, last
order
call.
6.
Last call is at 2 a.m. And then the bar
6
stays
beers
open.
stay open until 3.
Yeah, but it's better than the bar having a 1:30
For sure.
last call, and then you stay open. So you load up at 2, and then you can hang around until 3.
I'll be in bed.
You mean wake up?
I mean, the purpose is a lot of games are happening like at a midnight start, like a 9 p.m. start on the West Coast. I think that was what I heard. So they don't want to kick someone out of the bar while the game is still going on. The match,
Yeah.
excuse me, the match.
Thank you.
Pitch.
So while it's still going on, they don't want to be sending people home. They want you to be able to stay and watch the end of the game.
Oh my God, what would happen if you couldn't?
That would suck. Imagine if, like, if you were watching an NFL playoff game, the AFC title game,
Fourth quarter.
and the
See
bar
ya.
closes at the start of the fourth quarter. Get
right.
out.
Yeah, but
You wouldn't
we'd
want
be
to go
done.
there.
Yeah, but we'd be done. We're in a 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock window. We're
So
out of
we
there by
understand.
9.
It's a different type of event.
Right. Oh, it sure is.
So that's what they're doing. Robert Kraft, who was he rooting for there last night?
I don't think anybody.
A good game.
Good game.
I mean,
Rooting for a good
it's,
game.
It's an event, right? It's an event to him. Like, he lives in the Hamptons. He's got the house in the Hamptons. They go back and forth. He's been there before. So this isn't like the first time. What's Jake talking about? We're in the bag. What does that mean? We're in the bag.
He thinks
We-
he thinks we're avoiding calling attention to the fact that the Patriots owner and a Boston guy is sitting in the front row at the Knicks game in New York.
Jimmy Johnson was there, too.
I don't know if you're a
that's-
sports fan and have the means to go sit courtside for that game
Duh.
last night. Aren't you doing it?
Absolutely.
He's friends with all those New York.
I saw that
socialites.
and I was like, damn, Robert Kraft.
Hanging with Jay-Z.
He's
Like,
got it,
that's
man.
pretty
Like,
cool.
I would love to be sitting front row at
Yes.
that game last night. Now, obviously, I hate the Knicks, but I still would want to be there.
Definitely.
Kraft, Jay-Z, Larry David,
Oh my
all
God.
next to each other.
Oh, my God, what a life.
It'd be a fun
Nudged the
time.
wife last night. Say, look at this guy. We saw him at another event.
Yeah, does he love being around the stars? He certainly
Yes,
does.
he does.
That's what it was about for him.
I think that's what it definitely has. There's definitely a factor there, but the game is awesome, right?
It's an NBA Finals.
With serious juice, it's the Knicks.
Yeah,
and
I
then,
don't
So
know,
if the-
man.
So
I
if the
think-
Yankees,
Yeah.
the Yankees
don't
were in
fault
like
them
a
for
Game
that.
5 in like the ALCS, and he ends up at Yankee Stadium. Is that bad for bad? 'cause
And,
he didn't
Or
say-
and
like
you
what
know
if it was
me,
the
I'm the
Lakers
guy.
game?
I'm like the guy who can't stand the athletes that wear the hat of a different team, from a different town. Like I can't stand that when they do that.
yeah, you got a problem with that,
Right?
Team
Like, why do you have to
Cardinals.
do that? Why do you have
Because
to?
it's a nice hat.
If there's a Boston athlete who slaps on a Yankees hat, I think he's a dickhead.
Brady.
Okay? Let me
Brady.
just put that as bluntly as
It's a
possible.
Great hat.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
great
and
hat.
he did that. And it was absurd. At least he was in New York when he did it,
Yeah, he lived there.
right? If you're in Boston and you do that, you're an asshat. I can't stand them when and players have done that over the years. Like, what are you doing? This is the fan base that roots for you, and is all about you and supports you. It's like, why are you doing that? A heated rival or a team that we don't like here, you know?
Yeah.
I'll accept it if it is where you're from, I guess, sometimes. Like
Tatum
Brady
with the
wearing
Cardinals?
like Brady wearing the Giants hat. All right, well, that's his team he grew up rooting for. And that's not offensive. They're not a heated rival. Right? They're not a heated rival. Like no one care. No one here is upset at the San Francisco Giants. We have no issue with them.
I did
right?
like a year ago, but
Well, yeah, but you didn't hate them. Right? There's no like I hate the San Francisco Giants.
Right.
You're ambivalent.
Yeah,
like
T-Bone.
Tatum sometimes wears a St. Louis hat, and you're like, yeah, whatever. It's the Cardinals. Who
Yeah.
cares? And now, if you were in Chicago, that would be a
An issue. Yeah.
real
for sure.
DB move there. Like, what are you doing? Put on your Yankee hat. Get out of here with that. But I don't have any issue with someone going to the NBA Finals
a pirate hat.
in MSG.
No.
It is the world's most famous arena. I don't
It
know if you
is?
guys know that. They got a Billy Joel banner. 104 straight sellouts.
What a streak.
Never to be broken.
I've never been in it.
You've never been?
Never been there?
Never been inside. Never.
Oh my!
Really?
Oh man,
When-
you
when
need
would I
to
be there?
live a little bit.
Concert or like the Big East
I don't know.
tournament
I'm
or
not going
anything
down
like
there to
that?
see a
No?
concert. I'm not driving to New York to go see a concert. That's not going to happen.
Take the train right in, then you just walk upstairs. It's great.
It's a great. Place.
I've seen the Knicks there. I've seen college hoops there. I've seen concerts there.
I've gotten out of the train a million times there at Penn Station.
The redeeming quality of MSG is the sight lines are so good.
Yeah.
It's compact. It reminds you of the old Garden here. It's got great sight lines.
Wow. I missed out.
They have remodeled it. It used to be dumpy years ago. It's a lot nicer when you walk in now. It doesn't feel like the same place on the concourse.
I've
Still
only been
tight.
since it's
Still
remodeled.
tight, very small, but it was back
Is
in
it
the
all
day,
one
was-
level, or does it have an upper deck?
No, it goes all the way
It goes
up.
all the way
Oh, I
up.
thought it was like a bowl that was dug down in.
No.
Oh, how am I thinking of?
I don't know. Let's grab headlines. What do you say?
Let's do it.
I'm not buying that. 10 teams a year? Do we think there are legitimately 10 teams a year that could win a NBA Finals?
No, maybe 5. Cut it in half.
Yeah,
Maybe-
I would
maybe
say-
even 4. Realistically,
Yeah, there's probably 5. There's probably 5 a season that you could make a case for.
OKC, Spurs. It should be you, Celtics.
you want to go
Knicks.
down the list?
Yeah, let's
No,
do it.
I mean, I think in the Eastern Conference, I would say the Pistons you thought were capable.
Mm-hmm.
The Celtics and the Knicks,
Knicks.
is 3.
Yep.
I don't have belief in any other team other than those 3.
I was going to say, I'm not going to give you the Cavs.
No.
Nope, not doing the Sixers. Hell no.
And
Even
then
though
I
they
would
beat
say
you.
on the other side, it was the Thunder, Spurs, and Nuggets, all 3 of those teams.
Yeah.
Minnesota.
So 6.
No.
No, nope.
6.
That ship sailed, huh?
All right, so all right. Tell you what, it's more than I thought. I'm saying 6 a year. I'm not quite saying 10 a year.
Lakers, if they got hot.
No, no.
I mean, they got Luka.
I mean, they've got a great piece to be building around.
All right, we're saying 6, but would we have all been stunned if the Celtics had won the championship this year?
Yes, I think we would have to some degree,
Not the way it was going.
just based on how it ended, or how things were slipping away in that series. But during the regular season, before we watched them slide
Implode,
away
yeah.
in the playoff, yeah.
This was on the table.
I think we thought they were very much capable of doing that.
right.
Number 2 seed, you had Tatum back. Like,
I placed
yeah,
some
I don't
money
think
on
I'd be
it.
that shocked.
I took the money. I took good odds on that after Tatum's return.
After last night, do you feel a little bit better? Like if they run
By the way,
if
that's
they run
Noa
it back?
Dalzell, by the way, on how close the Celtics are and saying the difference between losing to the Sixers and being in the NBA Finals is not that different, right? And I understand her point, and I think it might be true, which is you can be closer than you think despite a really bad ending in the playoffs.
You
That
know you're the better
because-
team than the Sixers, okay? Like,
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
Right.
Aren't
you
they?
know that.
Yeah.
But I still think this question will remain is how much better are the Knicks than the Celtics right now? How much better built are they for a playoff run than the Celtics are? How do they match up again if that series plays out a second time?
You lack veterans. We talked about this last week. Like, their bench is what, 8 deep?
I was going to say, you don't have the depth you had in that series a year ago.
No, we talked
No.
about
That's
like the old
gone.
Celtics teams. Like, you had better experience, like playoff caliber type teams. Guys that have been there, role players. Who's the big role player coming off the bench? I factor Pritchard as a starter. I know he's come off the bench too as a 6-man, but like, I'd put him in the starting lineup. Like, who's your ace coming in? Is it Hauser?
I do think some of the shine is off Brunson at times, though. I mean, we love him for how clutch he is. They turned the ball over last night.
Shot too much.
And in this series, statistically, he's got as many turnovers as he does assists.
Plays a
Yeah.
sloppy game. He does, but he gets the tally at the end. And like you said, he makes clutch shots.
I
But
think-
he
did you-
overall is a sloppy player?
Did you call him Carmelo the other day? Wasn't there a Carmelo do you remember that? Wasn't there a Carmelo reference on this show about him?
We were talking about something with shooting.
82 points on 81 shots in the game in the series. That is
Shooter got to shoot.
that is Carmelo. He's shooting, I think, 36%.
Some of that's the
37%.
Spurs, though, defensively. Like, Castle on him is a problem. Like, Castle's a really good defender.
Yeah, Carmelo would have been a great Celtic. All those threes.
The thing with the Knicks, though, is like OG Anunoby is a much better player than I've ever given him credit for. He's really good. Josh Hart is a great role player and knows his role and plays it really well. Like Mikal Bridges, game 2, huge, did nothing last night. Their supporting cast for Brunson and Towns is really, really good.
I think Towns played last night.
It's his worst game in the series so far.
Yeah. Yep, coming off the win in game 2, and he's hugging his dad, like all that good stuff after. And like, yeah, he's playing his ass off. He dunked on Wemby. Like, he didn't do that last night.
Let's grab more of your calls. Is this Harry?
No, this is not Harry. This is Brandon.
Oh, Brandon in Boston. I'm sorry. I'm
Hey.
wrong
Yeah,
line
Dennis
there.
Schroeder. What's
Hey,
up?
Brandon, what's happening?
What's going on, guys? So, I never lost hope in the Spurs. I mean, they split this regular season. The Knicks won that tournament, and now they're playing each other again. So they know each other. You know what I'm saying? And I know that the adjustments were going to be made. And a lot of people are forgetting that this team has Game 7 in their back pocket. I think they just sparked it, and I think, they're going to tie it at Madison. I think they're going to win the next 2 games straight. This goes to 7. I'm telling you right now. This team is just too good defensively and offensively to just lose to the Knicks. I see this thing going 7, Spurs win.
Okay, 7 Spurs win. I mean, I could
That'd be
see it
a
happen.
horrific collapse for the Knicks based on the way it was trending.
Do you think the Spurs offense late in that game went a little Celtics?
Yes.
I mean, he got bailed at Castle, hit that deep
both
three
was
and
it-
got bailed out at the shot clock, but then Harper jacks up the 2 threes. Like, you didn't go inside to Wemby at all. And then the Fox miracle at the end of the game, too. Like, that offense kind of went off the rails at the end there
You
for the
texted
Spurs
too,
a
like
little bit.
that second half. Like, just day and night for the first half.
Yeah, I mean, it felt like it was
Clogged up.
grinding to
Yeah.
a halt.
Yeah.
Is what it did. A lot of stoppages, a lot
Mm-hmm.
of reviews. It was grinding. But no, I agree with you. I thought the Spurs were wasting possessions
Yes.
in the fourth quarter in that game that could have come back to haunt them. But they held on. They held on. That's what matters in these series. And again, all these games have all been close. They've all been physical. They're pissing each other off. It has been great drama. Reds in Leicester. Red,
Hey guys, how you doing?
what's
Hey.
up?
Hey, that game last night was fantastic. I mean, if the fouls were called, they reviewed them, and they were fouls.
Yes.
So I don't know what the hell this guy's bitching about.
Yeah,
I got
he
another
has
thing
bench
about
coaches.
the
They all watch the video. Like I don't.
Yeah,
I think he's
exactly.
trying to get him going for Game 4. The ref.
The 2 games before that, the Knicks were fouling the hell out of them,
Yeah.
and they weren't getting called. Wemby was getting nailed. He's getting hugged down and held to the ground. I'm like, what's going on here? And they're not calling fouls.
And that's been kind of the way it's been called, and that's okay. Like, it's been consistent.
Yes, I agree with you.
And it's led to a much better product.
I am so over Rick Brunson, by the way.
Oh, this guy.
Every time Jalen Brunson gets hurt, his dad is on the court bitching and moaning. It did in game 2. He's all the way down by the Spurs bench, yelling at the Spurs because his son got hit. And last night, the same thing.
Mr. Brunson, he's an adult.
The full-grown adult.
I'd do it.
Yeah, and you're a problem.
Yeah. I call like I said. Yeah.
You wouldn't be embarrassed if you were Jalen Brunson and your dad is on the court bitching and moaning to the refs?
No, Dad's
You're
got
like,
my
Dad,
back, man.
chill. a grown-ass man.
I can take
I don't
care
need
of
your
it.
help.
They did a live hit yesterday.
Thank
Good Morning
you.
America. Before I went to the golf tournament, when Tim took off and he was playing golf yesterday, I watched Good Morning America, and they were sitting live, like on game day. His dad and him were like, I guess at the hotel or his house. They went on live TV.
There's nothing. I mean, so what's wrong with that?
Day of game. I'd find that odd.
It's the NBA, man.
I guess. Yeah, push the individual.
I mean, what's he doing at that hour? He's fine. He's probably was asked to do it by the league.
Yeah.
And his team.
Well, like the game before, having to be held back. Like, come on.
Well, no, if I'm Mike Brown, I'm like, hey, dude, you're my like, get back on the bench. Get back. I know he's your
should know
son.
your
Get
name.
back on the bench, dude. Clown.
Sit down.
Held back, hold the guys back. You know what? Go fight. Go ahead. You've never been in a fight. You know what I mean? Like that's like KG when he was swinging. Remember when he was waiting for Mello outside the Mello?
That's right.
Outside the bus.
Honey Nut
Cheerios.
Cheerios.
Honey Nut
yes.
Cheerios.
Which, nobody's gonna fight.
Ah,
There's no fight.
great stuff.
Oh,
Great. I love that.
that league's special.
That's fun. There is some Red Sox news today. You've heard it in the headlines with McKone. We'll be touching on that coming up on Zolak and Bertrand. Zolak and Bertrand on this. What's today, Zo? It's Tuesday. Tuesday.
Beginning of the heat wave.
Is that right? It's going to be 90 plus today?
86 to 87.
Not a
today.
heat wave.
No, but like look at the next 5 days. There's like 3 90s in there. It's gonna be 90 over the weekend. I'm on a boat. Going on a boat.
I do not see a single high of 90 or above on the Boston's only 10-day forecast.
Yeah, I think I might be hitting a
from
clam shop
first.
in Quincy. Tony's.
Going to go to Tony's on Wallston Beach, he said. He's texting me last night, have I ever been to Tony's? Yeah, 4 million times in my life.
It was on Chronicle.
It was on Chronicle. They made it on Chronicle.
That's my wife and I watched it.
Oh,
Like,
it's
oh my
excellent.
God, they got the little
It's
paper
excellent. You'll love
cups
it.
for the
You're
ketchup.
going to love it.
Oh yeah.
You're going to absolutely love it there.
Look at that weather. Oh my God. I put my sprinklers on for the first time.
Well,
yesterday.
congratulations.
A couple of heads that pop up. I'm out there with a knife trying to, because the grass grows over. You got to cut a little hole. Yeah, that was fun.
All right. Well, it's going to be warm this week, but
Yeah,
I think you'll be okay.
be fun.
I would think so. All right. Let's get to this Red Sox news. Tim Healy of the Boston Globe is reporting that the Red Sox are not at all considering dumping Craig Breslow. That Craig Breslow.
Good luck.
What?
That's good. Have fun. Have fun the rest of the summer. Yeah. But go ahead. Sorry.
That they're not considering it, that it's not on their radar. And I think this is a direct reaction to what we were talking about yesterday, and Carrabba's hinting at the idea that he'd be fired before the deadline. That's very disappointing.
If they didn't beat the Yankees the first game, do you think it could have potentially been in play? Based on the whole John Henry reacts to the Yankee series thing, the theory. One game just doesn't save his ass, right?
No.
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 That's
no.
what I said. Yeah. There's no way. This is predetermined. I can't wait to hear Sam Kennedy on this. You know, Brez has been working really hard. We've been trying to acquire that right-handed bat. You know, we got our eyes on a couple guys. You can just hear it coming.
The Red Sox are not considering firing Chief Baseball Officer Craig Breslow, a team source said Monday night. Again, this is the team-owned newspaper. John Henry owns the Boston Globe. This is his newspaper. Further, amid the team's underperformance and speculation that Breslow may be on the hot seat, the club's ownership hierarchy has not even discussed making a change, the source said. So this is an ownership source, because how would this source know that ownership has never talked about it? How would they be able to speak with that level of authority unless they are, the owner himself or, his assistant who makes the call to the team-owned newspaper to let them know? No, kill this story for us. Let's kill what Carrabba's is hinting at on his podcast. Let's make sure that this doesn't become a thing, because we haven't even talked about it. We haven't even thought about getting rid of this guy. He's our dude. Story says that it represents a measure of clarity at a time when the Red Sox, in Breslow's third season as the top baseball executive, are navigating an uncertain middle portion of the season. Uncertain. That's a kind word. That's very kind, very generous of you, Healy, to say uncertain. I'm pretty certain they suck. So I'm certain. How are Red Sox fans feeling? Are they feeling pretty certain about the team?
Yeah,
I think they are.
this got
Are they
to
feeling-
fire you up, though.
Are they feeling pretty certain about their CBO?
I think. No.
I think they're feeling pretty certain that they don't like him and want him fired. I think they're feeling pretty certain. Feel certain to the rest of us.
Sample size big enough?
You certainly blow. You certainly have not spoken to anybody in 6 years, John. You certainly are in hiding still. He's afraid of his own fan base. He's afraid of his own people. He's afraid of the people that cover his team. He can't answer questions. He's the biggest coward owner in Boston. He's on the run. His team sucks again, and he's getting it wrong again. His fan base is chanting for him to sell the team, and he's not even considering getting rid of the baseball guy. Well, I guess you're going to get more internal projections next year that will tell you you're a 95-win team, and then you'll end up somewhere far south of that. So congratulations. No, keep it going. I think this guy's got it all figured out.
He does.
He's really good at trades, too. He's won them all, John.
Smartest guy
He
in
really
baseball.
has. He's won so many trades.
Smartest
He's done
baseball.
so well trading players. He's definitely the guy you want around to try and make a deal to add or to sell or do any of that. I mean, this strikes me as an ownership group that just simply, honestly doesn't care all that much. And that's been the accusation for years about this ownership group. They just don't care enough. They're just not passionate enough. It's just another item in the portfolio. I don't care that there are people that want to throw a parade for John Henry when he goes to the games. You hear this now. Well, John Henry was at the game. Well, he's the effing owner. I would expect him to be at some games. Oh, he was in his plush, cushy luxury box at Fenway Park?
Wonder where he parked.
Why do we not see him down in the stands anymore like he used to be? Why is he always upstairs? Why is that the case? Because when he went to the Winter Classic and walked through the park, they booed the crap out of him? Is that why? Because he's afraid of his own fans? Because I think he is. I think he's afraid of the whole damn city at this point. 6 years. Move bets. Never speak again. You baby. Which now leads to questions about, is he with it anymore? What is his mental state? I need like a proof of life, thing here. Bring him out. You need to prove that he's still okay. Proof of faculties. Proof of mental faculties meeting for him. Is this guy still with it? Does he care? What is he doing? It's just another sign. Organization sucks. They suck. They deserve this.
They don't hear it. They do hear it, but
And they'll get all the tourists to come to town and bang out the park again all summer, and he'll make his money. Congratulations, John. We're all happy for you.
You know what? Say they had a ballpark like Pittsburgh or Baltimore, and they actually got a new park, and they were this bad. Will people go to that new park at all?
I can't answer that question for
Like
you, but
Fenway's, it's an event.
if they were,
It is.
if they had ever built a new ballpark, if they had done it and found a way to get that done all those years ago, my guess is the park would still be pretty special, and it would be something resembling the original park.
Okay.
And would probably still be a major tourist attraction, yes.
You see, so you watch some of these games and some of these highlights, and half the seats, in a lower level, are just empty, and they're gorgeous ballparks. I think the Red Sox are a really bad team. But like you just said, and that's what peaked it, is people go there because of the stadium, because of the venue. Tourists. People from other markets come here. You're not banged out with all your fans. They're lucky they got Fenway. In a way. I mean, I'm sure they'd make a hell of a lot more money if they had a better ballpark. More luxury boxes, all that stuff that comes with it, sponsorships, all that. But people love Fenway. That's their baby. Get out more green paint.
They're a fascinating study in how to do everything wrong. Because they're on a hot streak when it comes to doing stuff wrong.
Remember 5 months ago when Milliken brought in that little plastic
really
cup?
are.
What's that jug cup? Like the igloo cup?
The cooler cup.
They
The
can't even
cooler
keep
cups.
that. They can't even keep that in stock.
Yeah, I don't know that that's the
But
things
no,
I care about.
you said they do everything wrong. That's wrong. That thing's
yes,
hot.
cooler cups, top of the list.
Print them. Make money. Why'd make money? If I was selling for $16, these morons get them for 5 cents in one of them catalogs. You know the catalog I'm talking
What catalog is that?
about.
You
One with,
order?
like the little ducks
So,
or the pencils.
could you order a cooler cup right now? Could you find us one? Maybe print some for the program.
I will.
The Zolak and Bertrand cooler cups.
Just hit do headlines and I'll find one right now.
All right, perfect.
East Bay.
I don't know.
Great catalog.
You get like the
Baseball
legit
bats.
Gatorade.
Tremendous
Yeah.
catalog. All right, Breslow's staying. Red Sox still stink. We talk more about the other stuff. Buster Only does have an ownership item, which
Yeah, can we talk about how that ties into
yeah,
the
ties into
Breslow
this
thing?
Yeah, it's
Doing.
yeah. What are they doing? I don't know. I'm not quite sure what they're doing. We'll get to it right after headlines.